Well, I think for defensively, it's time to really turn your attention to Navy. We've been doing normal defensive things that you'll see for the majority of the year to defend against in the majority of the year. We have not been doing much Navy-specific defense, and so now your attention will truly turn to defending the triple option and what Navy's offense will present. Offensively, it's been an up and down first 14 practices, and it's really good to see them go out and execute at a high level. Have some guys that practice today that have been out a little bit. I know Jeremiah Love looked really good, just seeing him out there, who's been out for a week or two. Again, now it's just fine tuning the foundation that's been built, and so that's kind of got to be our focus. The true physical part of fall camp is over, right? And we'll have we still got to have good practices as we get into next week, but the true physical part is over. Now we're going to get into more scout work and really focus on our opponent.
Speaking of the defensive backs, some of them have mentioned the Aztec position. How would you describe that role? What kind of player are you looking for there? How did it evolve that you wanted to add this wrinkle to the defense?
Yeah, it's ability to get another DB on the field in certain passing situations. I'm sure we've given it some creative name, but all you're doing is adding a DB and taking out either a D lineman or a linebacker. When we're in passing situations and we think we're going against an offense that might have 4 wideouts or truly in a passing situation, you got to be able to match up. And so they like it because we created this cool name called the Aztec, but it's just another way to say get another safety on the field.
Right. And candidates for that position?
Yeah, all of them. I mean, we're pretty deep in the safeties room, right? As you look at Xavier Watts and DJ Brown and Ramon Henderson and Thomas Harper and Antonio Carter, it's pretty deep. And so we got to be creative in terms of how do we get those guys on the field, right? And maybe not take one off. And so who that guy becomes when we bring in another safety is still to be determined, but I think it will be the multiple guys that you'll see out there. Yeah, I mean, you have to have depth, right? And so we've made sure to truly work on developing our 2s and our 3s. Our 2s don't have a lot of game experience. And so that was something that I kind of challenged the coaches with. It's easy to always rely on those guys that have played a lot of ball. They know what they're doing, but what we need to do is develop the depth of our team. And so I've challenged the coaches, I want 2s in there with 1s. Let's see what they can do against the best players we have. And then the same thing with the 3s. We stay after practice every day and we have our own session of what we call basics with the 3s. And it's all for development. As we get ready to get closer to Navy, we're going to have some scout teams, but we're going to need the 2s. We're going to need depth throughout this season. So we have to develop that now in camp.